Hello, thanks for joining me, astrologer Patrick Arundell, for your astrological overview for week commencing the 16th of May. This week is going to be very, very special. Not is it just because Mercury is going to end at the end of the week, it's a 3-week retrograde. There is actually a full moon known as a blue moon on Saturday. Blue moons are very rare. The next one's not going to occur until 2019 in May. So that gives you the idea of the infrequency of them. Each season has 3 full moons, and of course there are 4 seasons in each year, so we end up with 12 full moons a year. This time, however, there's going to be 13, and the extra full moon is going to be in Sagittarius. As soon as the Sun makes its transit from Taurus on Saturday into Gemini, there is that full moon in Sagittarius, and that will be repeated on the 20th of June as well. This fascinating spectacle in an astrological context is very much getting us to think about our communications. Now, with Saturn and also Mars already in this part of the solar horoscope, in the sign of Sagittarius, already there's a lot of Sagittarian energy around. But with the moon there, it's really a desire to create some kind of new experience, to be more spontaneous, to not be so rigid, or an encouragement not to be so rigid in the way we approach things. Now, this is quite ironic in the sense that the Taurian energy most of this week is very, very strong, and that's much more to do with fixed energies, being more consistent and persistent in our approach. So as the week draws to a close, we may have to use a bit more of our mercurial qualities in order to capitalize on what this full moon is saying to us, which is to stay in touch with knowledge, to be open to new experiences, to not be too rigid in our approach. But you know, earlier in the week, despite Mercury's retrograde, it is actually forging a sensational grand Earth trine with both Jupiter, the planet of growth, and also Pluto, the planet of transformation. And because of the earthiness of this, something tangible can be shaping up in our lives, something that maybe we've worked upon for a very long time. Alternatively, however, Jupiter is still opposed by Neptune, and both of them are squared by Saturn. And the opposition of the 2 rulers of Pisces is quite interesting. If Saturn wasn't there, it would give us a real heightened sense of awareness and possibilities, and a real excitement about dreams, about film, about photography, music, all sorts. However, with Saturn there, Saturn keeps reminding us about the need for facts and figures, to have knowledge straight. So if we get too carried away with fanciful ideas, they're soon going to get brought down to earth, literally, by the role of Saturn in Sagittarius. And because the full moon is in Sagittarius as well, Sagittarian energies are going to compete with Taurus ones as this week closes. And Taurus energy is all about that persistence, that long-term effort, and it's about foundations. It's about stability, whereas Sagittarius energy is much more fluid because it's mutable. So some excitement can definitely shake up the heavens as this week draws to a close, and potentially in our lives. And it's just about applying the need for change to the right things and leaving the things that are working perfectly well alone. That old saying, if it ain't broken, don't fix it, perhaps comes to mind. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Good luck and goodbye for now.